Ka showroom kali batmai jangka Tata Motors Keladon haga jylla mentah. One shaka Frank Motors like Gorni Shillong.
Ya kamet ke basa jong samla ialehkai table tennis ke jylla ke Tamilnmadu u dina da yalan Vishwa u belakhlap no ha ke jingya takhu kali hasang bangla Riboy district ha ke no paisi jong ka khatnyo trik mendau bnai la pyndep ban ai boram khatduh yaka menta gasni hapo sorba chenai Komban chupen kan mau bau Vishwa rangkat berki parlok bai ialehkai lang jong ke jylla ke langat ha ka apot jong ke jingya takhu ke kali ke jongki bar ke wei ke trok khat arsaka ha ke por bigi dang tmu ban wan ki shini shaka nong ba Shillong ban airang ha ke limpung ba ialehkai 83rd Senior National Table Tennis Championships ka belajar hasang Bangla Riboy District ha ke ba u Vishwa u laklat no na kini ka slap pertai ha bakran ha ke lat pertai Khubor menta ka singik ba ar jong kini ke limpung ialehkai ka belalong ha po sai nehu na kaliang u Ramesh Babu badai u coach jong ka Tamilnmadu Table Tennis Association ne TTTA kabadai kawai ni kisinjok ialehkai table tennis jong jylla Tamilnmadu ulakam ba u Vishwa u desisha wei na ki rang ialehkai table tennis u belakre ban pau ne benting chain ba ha ki jingim ke jong u da ka ba u lasdang ru ban khor yi ke babon ki nam job ha ke babon ki limpong ba ialehkai kibalalong hakari ne wat chaba Ramesh ula beteng ru ban nujor ya kata kaman ne ka kerdan ialehkai jong u Vishwa kom u syarat kamal u bade wei ni ki rangi ialehkai titi u belapau bha menta hakari kilangot pat ki parlok u Vishwa ki bagantup u R Santosh di Klishre Kumar u S Abinash Prasananji kibala mensaulang hak ni kijingja la pelai no iki na kajaka ai jing sumar hapo negrims bat baro kilalip pai no arta chaliyeng na kilang Ramesh umla ban klam da ai kulai kerpang yeki bor penya jong ke MTTA ki pulit ke riboy bat kumchu yeki bor sinchar kibla ai kekti kaman kekti kadiang tat hadu bandala ban pun poisuk ya kamet Vishwa shaka yeng ke sem ke jong u chapo chennai hinin ke sngi haba batai khambja halo kani ke jingit takhu kali Ramesh bedbed ulakno bagjing bakla ke de now nongnya jong ke trok khanar saka ublaya ya ke linti ke bamde banyat wan lada kani ke kenhun kelangat ha kani ke apot penbat ke kenhun ke basa kala yai beteng ban don hangni hanong ba Shillong man beteng ya ke linti yai ke jongki banyakon ne ban aireng ha kani ke limpong la benrap Ramesh.
Actually, we left the Guwahati airport at around afternoon post lunch, and we had hired 3 cars. And in one of the cars, the women team was there, and all 12 of us were shared in these 3 cars. And one of the cars in which Vishwa, Kishore, Santosh, and Prashanaji, 4 of them were there. They met. It was very unfortunate. They had to face with this accident, and I don't think there's any fault with the driver who had driven the car. It was a truck which came on the opposite direction, hit the railing, came and hit this car, and the car really spun. Twice it spun, and it had to come to stop. And we had to lose the former legendary player D. Vishwa, which I have no words to express. I feel he is the future Sharat Kamal of India, because he's won titles in sub-juniors, he's won titles in juniors, he's won title in the under-19 youth and all that. He's travelled everywhere abroad. In fact, next week he's supposed to go to Australia. Next month he's supposed to go to Germany for a training. So this is what exactly happened. I have to specially mention 2 people. If I don't do that, I'm not a correct person. From the association, one is Mr. Joy, and other person is Mr. Vikramaditya, who were there with me the whole night. And the full Meghalaya association, I have to say, they were more than a parent at this moment, and the full system, starting from the Superintendent of Police, Mr. Giri Prasad, coming to the collector, all of them came to the spot. They were so user friendly. they took us on the right direction. They got everything was done in proper way. All the paper was got to us in such a nice manner. And those two people who I already mentioned, they were so nice. Full night they were with us. Starting from mortuary, starting from getting the certificate. 3 times they traveled. This Joy and this Vikramaditya, 3 times they traveled. It's not easy. They're saying you're talking too much, sir. Don't praise us so much. But good things have to be appreciated in life. That's the only reason when I'm telling you. These are the things which had really happened. And I'm very, very, on behalf of Tamilnadu Table Tennis Association, my secretary, Mr. Jacob Selva Kumar, Ruselvi Madam, on behalf of all the players of the association from Tamil Nadu, we really convey our very bad thing which should not happen, but God's destiny, nobody can stop what has to happen.
And so the body now is back in.
Today morning at 10 o'clock, his funeral is over. Today morning. His mother wanted actually Vishwa to spend one more day with him, so he had to stay one day more in his house.
And how are the team members coping with this?
So the men's team, Mr. Kishore, who had some injuries and bruises on his face, he was admitted in a private hospital. Yes, Nilgrims, and they gave excellent treatment there. He had come out with minor injuries. He is perfectly all right. In fact, by today's chopper, they have taken him to Guwahati, and from Guwahati he will be back to Chennai tonight. That is Mr. Kishore. The other person is Prasanna Ji. He's got a hairline fracture on his middle finger and a small crack, you can call it an hairline fracture, on his right shoulder. He is also perfectly all right. He's already gone to the airport. He's also going to board the Guwahati Chennai flight. He'll be there in Chennai. The other person is Santosh, who also met with some minor bruises here on his leg and all that. The trauma has really hit him very badly. He's mentally disturbed. I think it'll take a few days, which is very understandable. And he's also been taken by the chopper, and he will be in the Guwahati airport, and he will reach town tonight.